Welcome back to Tomb Raider Tuesday. I am your host Alex, also known as Solinist Raccoon, and today we are taking on the diving area. This is the second level of the offshore rig kind of setup there, and it's got its own challenges here. So first things first, we come out onto this ledge overlooking some unhealthy green water. And you notice there's a spinny blade there that looks very hurty, very dangerous. We're not jumping in. So the idea is jump across to the ladder, grab a hold of that, and head on up. Right, so around this corner we've got a button, and that button actually shuts down the hurty spinny blade, so now we can safely proceed past. I just love the little industrial noises going on in the background. I think that's great. So we want to go ahead and pull this switch over here. Good old positioning. And swim back past this blade. That's a little dark, so I'm going to go ahead and pull out a flare just to kind of help us out a little bit. And this is just to pick up some extra grenade ammo, in case we want to blow motherfucker up. I believe that each grenade clip holds 2 shots, so, that was about 4 extra ammo for us for when we get our grenade launcher back. And I'm sure we'll get it back at some point. Just going to surface to get my oxygen back up, and swim on over to the end here. Now then, one of the first things that's going to happen is we will be faced with some enemies as we head past here, so go slowly. There are some melee guys over there that aren't going to be too much of a problem if we just stand here. Now this tile, I believe, activates a dog to come after us. I'm just going to back off to make sure of safety, because I'm pretty sure there is a dog that runs up here. We are going to have some armed opposition, so I'm going to equip my autos. There's the dog. Wasted my ammo on his ass. Alright. 2 armed guards. Thankfully we were able to deal with them. And we're starting to get a lot more Uzi ammo, so we might start turning to using that. Alright, I'm going to return to my regular pistols. Because we've got those guys over there. If they're being coy, they're not coming this way, so I guess we're going to have to face them when we get over there. I got plenty of shotgun ammo, so I think that's probably the best thing to do. Now we got to be careful about what we're doing here, because our next thing is we've got to jump onto these middle platforms, but the problem is that we got these cranes swinging back and forth and they can be deadly, so time your jumps so that you are not getting hit by the crane. Leap and grab and pull up, and you're perfectly safe right here on this spot. I'm just going to go ahead and pull out my shotgun and have it ready for when these guys come to rush me. Alright, got a little bit hit there, but that's okay. No major damage taken. They both drop useful items, more flares, nice. And here's a good spot to save. So the first secret of this area is actually located right near me. If you stroll forward just a bit, you will notice that this is a big old sliding thing and there's a hole in the middle there. Now, to make sure that we're getting the right trajectory when we go down into that hole, we want to actually be coming down from reverse. So just jump on there and slide, and this puts us right next to the stone dragon. Beautiful. Alright, pull ourselves up out of here. And we're going to slide on down and hit that. We got a little bit banged up from the poison that's down there. It is poisonous water. And I'm just going to have my shotgun ready because I expect a little bit of opposition at some point in the near future. Just be on guard is all I'm saying. Alright, so we're okay for now. This is the long-ass ladder, and as you can see, it just zooms up to show you how long-ass this ladder is. So, yeah, just for the next couple seconds, we're going to be climbing this shit. Bit of a puzzling kind of an area, really. The idea is that, and we'll find out soon enough, that there is a shipwreck down beneath this diving area. So this rig is actually owned by the Bartley company, you understand, or at least the Bartley family. It's there so that we can plumb what's going on with that shipwreck. I just kind of like how her feet are, at this moment, properly lining up with the rungs on the ladder. I find that nice. I like it when things match up that way. So it's a very long climb. And we're going to have to make at least half of this climb again. So not looking forward to that. Alright, now we're at the top. And needless to say, if you drop down there, you will die a horrible, horrible screaming death. So try not to. Good point for a save. Alright. Just had to turn down the volume on my phone there just in case it decided it was going to chime in at some point. Okay. So here's this room. And in this room there are actually a couple goodies to pick up. Don't miss these M16 clips in the back here. It's kind of hard to see. And then there's the auto pistol clips, which absolutely valuable. And the hole in the ground. Now you gotta approach the hole from this side. Okay, otherwise you're gonna not get anywhere. Drop down and be ready to grab immediately. And this is one way to do it. Unfortunately, this guy's just gonna unload on us. And there are ways to avoid that, but, you know, I'm not that slick, I'm not that quick, so I'm just not gonna be trying that hard to get avoiding that. Boom. More auto pistol. Good, good, good. And since we're up here, then we need to go over and get that item, the blue key card. You can jump through this little hole in the fence there. Aim properly. And now we have it. So, obviously key cards are a necessary thing. And I'm afraid at this point we have to go back up that ladder. That's the half ladder crawl climb thing that I was talking about a minute ago. So you just run your way up. At least it spits you out a little bit further up than where you started, so that part's good at least. So you just walk up careful to the edge, jump back, jump und grab. And let's see. Yep, still more or less lining her feet up with the rungs of the ladder. I am so pleased. A little bit off. I'm not going to make too many complaints about that. Boy, a baked potato would be great right now. Don't mind me. Alright, so finish climbing this ladder, which not quite the climb it was before, thank goodness. A lot of repetition in this stage. It is sort of a not exactly wide area. It's actually small as far as a lot of level geography goes, but it winds back on itself quite a bit, so you know, you're going to be retracing some steps, I'm afraid. Run over the corpse of this asshole. And this way. And this is where they decide to pan out the camera for some reason. And we use the blue key card on this door. Pretty exact about how they want me to be facing this door, I guess. Alright, take a look at our Uzi ammo. We seem to be loaded for the moment, so I'm just going to go ahead and use that. This door opens automatically, and as you turn left, be ready for some opposition. Dogs! Dogs! Dogs behind you. Oh shit. Flamethrower dude. Where is he? Flamethrower dude. Do not get hit by the flamethrower dude. He will light you on fire. You will burn to death. It is a horrible thing. And unfortunately, flamethrower dudes do not drop anything, so very worthless battle. They're just ammo wasters. And I apologize for any background noise going on. My roommate has allergies, and they're bothering him. Heavens to Betsy. Y'all are going to hear that, I know for a fact. Alright, so we open this door, and there's another door with a thingy to turn, but we're not going to go there just this second. Honestly, this is a waste of ammo, I think. Oh, but did he drop something? No, he didn't drop anything. Okay, so this room is going to have a little bit of a sort of puzzle element to it. There's the crane that's holding that little platform on it. And on the other side, you can't quite make it out, but there is a buzzsaw over a red key card. And we're going to have to deal with all of that. So we're going to have a chance to test out our harpoons now. I mean, we really don't have to do it this way, but I choose to. You got to drop down in here, and there's a certain amount of switches you have to press. But be careful, because you're going to have a diving suit guy. And the diving suit guys, they don't drop anything either. That was a waste of ammo. But there's not really a lot of points in the game where you are going to be called upon to use the harpoon. There's only so many underwater areas. So this is a bit of a timed thing. You gotta be a little bit perfect with your timing on this. You pull the switch. You immediately want to turn around and swim to your right into this door here. Don't get caught on the scenery. Swim, swim. There's going to be another switch over here. And don't go back the way you came. And don't stop to watch that, because you will lose some breath. You will instead come out this way. Oops, trying to trip me up here. This door will automatically open for you. You turn left again, hurry to the surface before you suffocate. And bam. Okay. So that has opened up a door that we are going to use. And I'll have my shotgun ready just in case, actually. Because when we've opened that, that's going to let out a dude with a gun. Pretty sure that lets out a dude with a gun. If you just wait here enough, he should come forth. He's probably going to come. Screw it, I'm not patient enough. We're gonna be faced with a dude with a gun. Let's just say that. Pretty sure we'll be faced with that. We are not faced with that. How odd. Okay, well, yeah, I'll take it. Maybe that's not till later, okay. So here's the other roundy round lever door. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, y'all hear what I have to deal with. Okay, heading up the staircase now that the door's open, we are going to have enemies aplenty. I'm actually going to use my regular pistols here, because I think I've got enough range that I wouldn't be too much in danger of getting hit. Oh no, I'm totally in danger of getting hit. Alright, I'm in trouble. Okay. Took care of those guys. That's the third guy there. And of course there's the helicopter on that side over there. And as soon as you begin to approach that properly, the helicopter is going to take off. Do you have anything, bro? You have some shotgun shells. Great. Okay, so up and away it goes. I would like to think that that's Bartley's chopper, but unfortunately it's not, as we will see later in this game, or rather in this stage. So, let's see, another hazard coming up, maybe? Perhaps? No? Okay, good. Oh, this reminds me to save. Hey guys, whenever you see a flame trap with buttons and switches, it's time to save. Alright. So, our first thing we're going to want to do, because we're not immediately going to run the entirety of the flame trap, is we're going to drop that, and this door will drop out, and we have access to the M16 finally, which is a very long-range weapon, very high damage, but not very maneuverable. So we're going to wait for the flame to come back because we want to time this properly. These switches do wear out, so the switch just flipped itself up. And we're going to hop over twice just to be in position for this button, which will take care of the next flame, and try to do this as fast as you can. Grab the machine chip and get the fuck out. Whew, made it. That's worth a save. I'm hoping noise cancellation is going to do something about all that coughing. Alright, so now that we got that, we got to run back out into that big circle room. That's what that outside room is. It's just basically one big circle. Or square, if you will. Just one long continuous room around a central area. Fucking hell. How does he live? Okay, anyways. Try to ignore that shit. Alright, so we head out here, head around the corner, back into that room where the buzzsaw was. Can't get across there just yet, unfortunately. So yeah, still can't get across. So we move the box aside, because that's... Don't climb up on the fucking box. Move the box aside, because that's covering the little hole where you gotta put the machine chip. Machine chip, activate. That opens the door, and we proceed. Oop. There are enemies here. I'm gonna back off, because one of them's a flamethrower guy, and I do not want to mix up with him. Okay, maybe he wasn't a flamethrower guy, but he was still a Nope, definitely a flamethrower guy. Anybody else in here? Anybody else? No? Okay, good. I will take your small med kit, and I will use your small med kit. The place is full of danger. Now, in here, you see that little door down there? That is where the next secret is. Just gonna do another save. Hazards everywhere. Okay, good, good. And how to get to the secret? Well, that's actually a secret in and of itself. This panel over here, if you run up to it, will automatically open itself. How the hell you were supposed to figure that out on your own, I don't know, but that's how it goes. If you hit the button, that will actually open up the grating on the floor of this pool. And we can actually get our hands on the Jade Dragon. Yay. Alright, now the next hazard, if you swim in far enough, you are going to activate some harpoon guys. And you can hear their heavy breathing. I'm just going to equip the auto pistols, or sorry, the regular pistols for this, because I feel like they're the best weapon to take care of these guys. I'm going to try to swim to the far edge of the pool so I can draw them out as much as possible. So I want to take care of these guys while they're in the water and not a threat to me. I mean, they're still going to be firing harpoons up at me, ow. Just try to sidestep that as best as possible. Alright, there goes one of them. You can tell by the little jerk of the camera and the upward float that they have been killed. And we dive back in and we head through this long-ass corridor. A little dark, so I'll pop a flare. Rather beautifully designed, I would say. I like the look of it. And this swims us out into the deep tank, which I'll explore the deep tank a little bit more in a minute here. Just gonna surface to get my breath and swim over to this ledge right here. Right now, there's two guys over there. It's perfectly safe. They can't absolutely touch us. So we're just gonna go ahead and plunk them off with our regular pistols. Those are melee guys. They can't do a diddly to us from this distance. Good. Taken care of. Alright, hop up here. Pull this lever switch thing. And that opens up that door. And now we dive down in. And this is purely for the purposes of fun. We're going to swim down and see that there is a submarine. Ooh. Beautiful, beautiful thing to see. Oh, also there is a harpoon guy who decided he was going to follow us out. You missed me. You missed me. Now you gotta kiss me. Haha. Oh, he's too far down directly beneath us for us to get a beat on him. Come on, swim up a bit. He's gonna swim up. He's getting closer. There we go. We got a lock on him. And he's just kind of, you know, frog paddling there. That should have taken care of him. Is he dead? Yeah, he's floating up dead there. Alright, good. Back the way we came. Because now that we've opened up that door in the other room, we have access to it. I'm just saying, y'all think my throat clearing is bad from, like, my first couple Spore episodes? You hear what the fuck I live with. Alright. Back up this way. Honestly, we can pretty well get away with our regular pistols if we want to play it, you know, absolutely safe. And I'm in ammo conservation mood anyways. Oh, he's got a gun. They did the trick. I'm okay saving a few ammo to save a few med kits there. And both of these guys dropped something, so just kind of wade forward a little bit. Pretty sure this guy's gonna drop something here. You didn't drop a damn thing, did you, bro? You fucking twit. Alright, so since this door is now open, let's just do a jump up here. We're gonna run in here and pull this lever. This LeVar Burton, which moves the crane. And now we are able to get across. Alright. Very, very simple. Very, very gentle. Jump on here. Pull yourself up. And when you're jumping across, don't land on the saw. That's going to kill you. Just land over here. Now, we still have to open that door, I'm afraid. So, let's just try to go up in here and, you know, get done what we need to get done. Get the fuck around the corner, Laura. Button. Which, that raises the helipad. So now we've got some issues to deal with in there. Pull yourself up. Don't bother with the central crane thing in the room. God, that dive takes you deep, don't it? Now I'm pretty certain we've got that gun guy to deal with, so he will come down this way. I'm going to pop a half med kit just to be certain. Alright, now, as I was watching the video of badassgamez to get myself accustomed, as I understand, yep, he absolutely did it. This guy walks only so far before he will turn around and try to fuck off. Now, if I was using more high-powered weapons, I could have gotten him already, but that's just not in the cards. Beautiful. Dealt with his ass. There's more. There's more. I hear him. Alright, now an interesting little mechanic that badassgamez mentioned is that depending on where the enemies were positioned in the helicopter room, when the thing raised up, they may either be at ground level, hello dog, or they may be down below. Yep, looks like they were at ground level. Alright, that's fine. I'm going to switch to my Uzis, just because, you know, I want to conserve a little bit of my auto pistol ammo. So anybody who was going to run out at me has run out at me. And any leftover enemies are going to be in the down below section in the helipad room. Probably a good point to save. Pinch of prevention is worth a pound of cure. And then we're probably looking at enemies down in here. Ugh. What a place. Alright, let's move along. Got my Uzis out for a reason. Oh shit, I hear people. Okay, no, they're fine. Yep, they're right down below. This is gonna suck, because we're gonna have a melee guy, but we're also gonna have flamethrower dude. Oh my god, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. I fucking died. Okay, yeah, that's how dangerous the flamethrower dudes are. Thankfully, we flipping saved. So obviously a little bit of strategy is required in that room, and that is a troll-ass room. That is 100% a troll-ass room. Alright, back to doing it again. And this time we'll be ready with a proper strat. I know exactly what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do is as soon as I drop down into the room, I'm going to head to the left. Get some distance between myself and flamethrower guy. And he's going to come around the corner here. I want to kind of flatten myself against the wall and wail on him. There we go. Whew, the excitement. Alright. This man drops machine chip number 2, which we can use to stop the problem with the saw. And any of these doors, if you run at them from inside, will automatically open themselves. So just for completion's sake, I'm going to do that. Got our industrial noises back. And really the door that's facing the central door is the one you want to go out of. Mind you, this is the door that requires a red pass card, which is what that saw was guarding, so just head on in there, and I'm going to have my guns ready just in case. I think we've dealt with all the bystander enemies we're going to deal with in this. We might have a few more to deal with, but nothing too major. Just jump on over, pull myself up. Listen to a fucking dying whale. God, I'm sorry. Alright, machine chip. And that raises the saw. Beautiful. Saw has been raised. Good, good. Now, I'll be honest, I've never actually... I don't think I remember this door being openable. Not that it matters much, because we're just heading across now. And having gotten already 2 secrets, there's only 1 secret left at the end of the level. But that one is a trick secret. You really want to, watch yourself when you're trying to get that secret. So just be mindful. Be mindful that up ahead there is going to be a spot where we have to be extra careful. We now have the red pass card. Open the door. And there's going to be very few instances where... God damn! Wow. Okay, fine. Be that way, son. Fuck your mother. Asshole. Not even dropping anything for me. That's cheap. Okay, so we run through this little under area here and do a little bit of a drop down. And now we're in the area where, this is the submarine tank, the deep tank, and where those 2 guys were that we killed from afar with impunity. And now we can loot their shit. 2 medkits, great. Now don't forget that over in the corner here, there are a pair of harpoons to pick up. At some point we are going to want these harpoons. I don't really use them all that much, but there's going to be a point where we'll need them. Just have my guns out, and now's a good time to save. Make some progress, save. Beautiful. Alright, so I think that pretty much most of the hazards in the stage are done. There's just going to be 1 more set of enemies to deal with. Yep. Just got to wade through these little under areas here. Very dark.
have no preference. You should spill a bit of them both.
Okay, Marco. Glad to have you aboard. What do you want? Come on, stick to your stomach. Tell me, where in monastery should we look? Brother?
Alright, they were just beating someone up. Blood our answers, we want both. So now we got a couple of guys. Guys with guns. And that's pretty much it. That's the end of the level. But I'm still going to save. And the reason I'm going to save is just in case I screw up, I still want to be able to go back to get the secret. Alright, good. Hedge your bets. So then, the secret is in this room, but also in this room, in the middle of it, is a very beaten up monk. Do not approach this monk yet, because if you do, you end the stage. Instead, what you must do is go back here, and there's the gold dragon. And a ton of Uzi clips. Fantastic. Alright, so now we can end the level.
Oh, you are not one of them.
But you are a monk.
Brother Chen Bakeng. You have come for me. I saw bright lights around me.
That was gunfire. I think it was them who got taken away by it.
But you are my guide, my path beater to a next incarnation. I have done my time here, haven't I?
What are you doing here, in Marco Bartoli?
Nothing. I led righteous life. Here for reasons rooted only in necessary evil. As my father was before me when he bombed Gianni's vessel deep into these waters. Now I'm here, was here, to prevent his son from salvaging the Seraph.
The Seraph?
You not know my life's work well. You sure you're not here for them?
Their Jackanory days are well over.
They want the Seraph to unlock a malignant treasure we contain in our monastery in Tibet. Since being stolen by imbecile vagabonds centuries ago, we've been without key to it, relying solely on cleansing of our prayers to keep it subdued. Then the occultist Gianni Bia acquired it. Trouble we knew. He breathed life back into ancient belief. One not to be stopped by any amount of head bowing. And now again, it is here. Marco, infected with madness. He has violent mind, but not yet the power to satiate it. So, we reach for our weapons once more.
The true detox of evil.
Where can you be taking me? Thought this was my big break. Guess change is as good as rest. Oh, I need one.
And here, Marco didn't leave. Lara is such a cheeky person. Just changing in front of a monk, taking off her boots and tossing them at him. There goes the sub. And we're gonna have to join that shit. Splash. And so that was the level, the diving area. Time taken, 29:18. All secrets found, 34 kills, 750 ammo used, 701 hits, 2.5 health packs used, and 2.11 kilometers distance traveled. So, what's next on the list? Well, we'll just have to see for next time. Want to remind everybody to please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Once again, my name is Alex, also known as Solanus Dracone, and this has been Tomb Raider Tuesday. Thank you very much, and goodbye.